friend Wall. Alec, you're going to want to hear this one. I'll wait till you get out. He's our dear friend, Alec Whiteman, the producer of the show tomorrow. But he gets nervous when he has to produce a show, so he comes up here to see more of a hang-loose show. Tomorrow, we'll be doing all John Denver covers. Alec doesn't know that. But when he comes out of the restroom, we're going to say, "This is your life!" This is another song about West Africa. I denied for many years that I had a degree in criminology. And then all these images from those days came back to the surface like old bullet wounds do. I started saying, what the hell, I'll exploit the degree and the images. And it's like Graham Greene said, my favorite fiction writer probably, you can deny Africa, but 40 years later you'll be drinking a pink gin out on a porch somewhere, and all those images will flood back, which they have. But this is really one I wrote for my wife about all the times I had a gun pointed at my head with malice. It's called Criminology. It features some very fine West African guitar, high life, King Sunni Ade Sir Victor Uefo Fela Kuti guitar from Mr. Thad Beckman, as we call him in this. Thad Beckman! And it's also a sing-along. Very, very popular in Cleveland. All you have to sing is Criminology. You're back! I had a gun pointed at my head on several occasions. Yeah, Nadine, I was scared. Something about a black man with a machine gun make you wish you said your prayers in Nigeria. The year was 1969. I was teaching criminology, played a little guitar on the side. Fast forward, in Apache Pass, Prince Rupert, Injun Jack puts a gun to my head. He said, "How you like it now, white boy? How's your blue-eyed boy, Mr. Death?" It was Canada this time. The year was 1971. I was performing on Skid Row in the neon world of knives and guns. But excuse me if I'm boring you Cleveland listeners. Accept my apologies. You may think I'm just some folk singer. No, I'm a master in the art of criminology. One more. A criminology. Just a bartender. A criminology. Now it gets weird when I was trying to think of where I was the night Picasso died. I'll give you a little inside information. I was in a very bad motel in Prince George, a lumber camp, and the minute that flashed across the news, it was midnight. There were about 10 Indians down the hall that screamed, and I always thought that was linked in some primitive level of the world. Let's go there, okay, Todd? When Picasso died, the Indians cried in a Prince George motel room. We were drunker than 1,000 white men in those lumber camp saloons. It was Canada again. The year was 1973. There were grizzly bears walking down Main Street. What an amazing sight to see. Rides a cubist horse. The devil, he's got angles, but God is an expressionist. He got the devil strangled down in purgatory and hell and limbo and all them southern rib joints, just like that. God's waiting room is full of poets and painters and old black jazz saints with pork pie hats. Well, excuse me if I'm boring you, dear listeners. Accept my humble apology. some jive Americana songwriter. No, I'm a master in the art of criminology. Wonderful. Okay, Mr. Thad Beckman. Thad Beckman, West Africa, Nigeria, Odabo, Ikurleo. So I got off the plane in Nigeria. It was 1969. I was arrested by Tom Macoot. Taking photos was a war zone crime. They were gonna hack me up with machetes till the U.S. ambassador come home, pay my bride. So I taught a little criminology, played a lot of guitar on the side. Well, that's my story, I'm sticking to it. No regrets, no surrender, no apology. I know a little bit about a lot of things. I'm a master in the art of criminology. Yeah, that's my story, I'm sticking to it. No regrets, no surrender, no apology. I know a little bit about a lot of things. I am a master in the art of criminology. A criminology. A criminology. A criminology.